What's going on, everyone? Juicebags here, and welcome back to my Calling All Heroes era Nightmare 4 playthrough using the Abyss Lord and the EV2, or featuring them anyway. Now, you guys been posting in the comments every video, do the original 4, do the original 4. My god, man, I've been doing the original 4 for the last year. So anyway, I'll definitely get back to the original 4 once they get their revamp and show everyone the new hotness. But to be honest with you, I've just been dying to play around with the Abyss Lord and the EV2. So let's go ahead and hop right on in. Where did we leave off? I think we're on Forgotten Ruins this time. In-game Nightmare 4. Now this is... yeah, this is an Item Power 900 map as well, so it's the second tier of Nightmare 4. Not all the way up to the super high difficulties yet. However, we're going to get there. Come on, match, launch! This run, I'm not going to use the DU on the buff beams. And the buff beams do make the archers absolutely ridiculously, insanely OP. But as you see, we only got 900 mana on this map and quite a few sub-objectives to defend. So I want to make sure I am on the watch, making sure these sub-objectives hold strong. So let's see, let's start off with some walls. I think I want to put one like right there, maybe up a little bit further. I want to make sure the archers can shoot into the mobs that are being stopped here. Maybe right there. I think some guys will run around, but hopefully that distracts them for a second. Yeah, well, let me give it just a little more room. I can't make up my mind. Let's go right there. Now that blocks that a little bit better. Alright, and then over here we're going to go with 2 blocks. I think I'm going to just go right there and right there. We're just going to choke it out right at the spawn. You see we got two separate lanes spawn out of here. And then last but not least, I don't think I'm going to need a blockade down here, as there's some really good spots for archers to fire into from this side that also give us duplicate protection to some of the flyers and stuff. So let's go ahead and let's see, let's get a couple archers right here. Can we go 3? 3 is going to be, well, he can still shoot out. I want to make sure any flyers coming this way, it doesn't get blocked. And let's throw a couple more down below here. Why don't we go 3 down here as well. I'm not sure how well this last one is going to fire. They might sneak through, or he might just sit here and fire into that wall. Gonna have to see how that goes. Now that should get me protection from the lane and the flyers on that side. What do we want to do over here? I think to start off we're going to get a little double coverage here. Let's go like just right up on it. And I think, yeah, that's going to reach over there after a couple upgrades for sure. Let's see, let's get 3 right here. And then we do have a flyer lane right here as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and slap down, I think 3 more. That's going to have direct access to the flyers and that lane. And I'm hoping that's going to be enough. We will find out. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here, as we have flyers that can come in from that side as well. Now these guys, I think I just want to just give them wide coverage, just like that. I want to make sure that we're getting a little bit in over here. Yeah, like right there is good. If you can get it so that the area effect is all the way back to those blocks, then you're doing real well. So 3, do I need more than that? How much? Let's see, I got 210 left, so I'm going to hold off and hope that holds it up with the archers, and then 210 left, I can go 370 DU proton beams, which, let's see. That's pretty decent. Now, I'm just concerned that some of the little bombers are going to run around and get to sub-objective, but hopefully that's enough archers to get the job done there. It's got pretty decent coverage. And then a 70 DU proton right here. This is another untested build. Oop, that's 80. That's alright, I'll short the one down below. So there's a 80 DU there since we got the 2 lanes, and that should cover that one. Now we need one more down below, and I'm going to have to short this one, so I'm hoping that these archers are going to get it done. In fact, I think I want to put the protons up this way pretty far. Make sure the archers up top there are taking advantage of some of the stun time here as well. And that's actually it. That's all I can do. And we got 100 DU left. Let's see. I think I'm going to do my stay on my Huntress this round and play around with that, with the Bling-O-Midas a little bit more. I'm starting to have, my opinion hasn't drastically changed on it, but I am starting to appreciate it a little bit more. Still not my first choice in weapon, but it's been fun playing around with it. So let's see, I think this won't be my weakest lane, but this should be where the majority of the mobs come out. I guess it depends on how the lanes spawn there. Piece of cake. Let's see. This first wave, of course, shouldn't be too challenging. Looks like I got pretty good coverage for that lane down below. And then let's check out... Let's see. I'll check them out from right here. Oh yeah, we got a nice little crossfire going there as well. Awesome. I think this might work. Now, of course, right now, this being one of the easier maps, plus the state of the EV2, or no, I can't say the state of them, because the EV2 and Abyss Lord aren't going to get dialed back. Everything else is going to get dialed up to it. So I guess I should say the state of Nightmare 4 right now. The Abyss Lord and EV2 are a little bit much for it right at the moment. Now, of course, if I get all arrogant like that, through this entire first wave, I'll probably die to some flyers that I did not foresee. I'm worried about right here. I guess if I see any flyers come from that way, I'll just have to manually check them. I don't think any flyers come from there, but I'm not positive. Alright. So, let's see. Let's get a little green mana. And see, we're at 97% on that proton. I'm not going to worry too much about upgrading the proton beams, because the archers really are doing all the work here. I might have to throw a little love into those blocks if they start taking damage. Actually, still good on that proton beam too. So I got 500 left. I can get up on everything here and still have 200 left over, I believe. That's kind of nice. In fact, I'll probably just throw it right in to this side right here. There we go. Now that side should definitely not have any issues for wave 2 here. And here comes some meteor mobs coming in. That the slow on the Blingomitis is helpful. It's not the coverage of it, of course, is not fantastic unless you get that secondary ability going. Okay, here comes some flyers. They're going to get smoked. No problem. And able to just really choke them out right here at the beginning. The archers are just packing such a mean punch. Now I've got fairly decent archers too. They're not maxed, but they're within striking distance of being maxed. That's for certain. Alright, here's the first real challenge here. Is this guy going to get smoked quick enough? Well, I guess that's what Dragolich is for. Yeah, Dragolich will take care of that. Alright, how are we coming on this flyer here? I'm going to get a little... Ooh, he went for the Proton Beam. How convenient. I've noticed that on a lot of maps. The flyers definitely go after the Proton Beams fairly regularly. Alright. Now let's see, did this block take anything? Yeah, it took a little damage. I'll throw an up on it. Still good there. I think I will get a little bit more damage on those guys and these guys since they're working double duty. These blocks held up no problem. Get it up on that Proton as well. That leaves me 168. I almost feel obligated to put it down here somewhere since I've essentially come to the conclusion I'm going to ignore that lower lane there. Hopefully. See, now if I guess I could have buffed these archers and just put 4 of them and had them set to cover both lanes. And that would actually have wreaked quite a bit of havoc. But I was unsure with the 900 DU and the... You know, there's essentially only 3 entrances, not counting flyers. See, old Tuskar is just over. Oh yeah. It is all over for you, Tuskar. And let's see what dropped over here. Well, I guess the drops here are not anything to concern myself with. That's what's getting me right there, is that guy is out of range of the archers, the way he's peeking out of the entrance there. The middle lane can get pretty overrun on this map too with the 2 entrances, but it looks like it's going to hold up. Yeah, it's holding up no problem. In fact, that protein, the protein is at 97%. I don't know why I'm even bothering to run over here and look at this stuff. 650, that's a max roll for this map. Shame it wasn't on one of the Item Power 1000 maps. Let's see, let me throw a couple more ups into those lower guys. And then I'll even this one out. And then I think I need to make sure this middle is going to be squared away here. In fact, do I need to get... Let me just up that again. Just to make sure. How's the Proton beams holding up good? Alright, wave 4 incoming. Oh no! And there is another needless juice bag death. Looks like the water wasn't near as deep as it should have been to make a jump like that. See how we're doing over here. Looking good right here. We got flyers coming. You see the middle's getting a lot of... Those explosive arrows are getting it done though, aren't they? Yeah, they are. I was going to say, there's a lot of pressure coming in the middle there, but everything's just getting annihilated. Definitely time for some tougher maps. Because once the original 4 heroes get upgraded or buffed to the point where these guys are, then you're going to be able to really just blindfolded clear any Nightmare 4 map with just about any spec or any group of heroes. Now I'm anxious for the monk to get reworked, and of course right now the monk is actually a little bugged, which is a shame because I'm a huge fan of lightning auras, and right now the monk's gear that's supposed to make the lightning aura attack more frequently is actually doing the exact opposite, and it's slowing the tick of the lightning aura, and that's disappointing. But what are you gonna do? You know, Trendy's aware of it. It's on the hit list of things to get done. It just needs to get fixed. But anyway, that would bring back some nice lightning aura specs, hopefully, especially if they change the Harbinger weapon to make it a little bit more realistic to use. Like if it proc just off a regular lightning aura and they reduce the amount of damage or something, that would be huge. And there's a lot of guys coming in there. I should have... A reflect shield would have been really nice right there because of all this range. I'm going to have to come over here and repair this thing constantly, I think. Definitely looking that way. This is my weak lane right now, and of course, it's got to be right next to a sub-objective. That's no good. There we go, we took care of them. It's definitely a noticeable difference without the Serenity R's in the mix, too. They do make a big difference. It's a lot of damage. A lot of AoE damage that just ticks off. Alright, let's see. Let's Dragolich you. He's been Dragoliched. Yeah, where's this other one? I think it's down below here. Maybe? Yep. There we go. Dragolich with the super short cooldown. Gotta love that. What is it? 8 seconds? 10 seconds? Whatever it is. So awesome. Alright, just about done with Wave 5. I can't really see any weak spots, so I don't think there's anything need to improve on, really. So anyway, I'd like to add these playthroughs to the channel with different specs and different different builds, and doing an entire playthrough with certain builds, kind of like I've done with this one with the Abyss Lord and ED2. I like the idea of doing that, so I'm anxious to see some more viable builds get released. That way we can start making that happen. That'll be awesome. Just about there. These blocks haven't taken any damage yet, so I'm not going to worry about them too much. In fact, I think we're pretty well good. I'm just going to let it fly from here and see. The first 5 waves went so easy. I can't imagine having any problems now in 6 or 7. But you never know. I still haven't seen... Maybe I was wrong about the flyers, and they don't come that far over there. Makes it really easy to just choke point this map down right at the spawn points, though. Where's he at? There he is. Huh. I must have missed with the Dragolich. Either that or just nothing was shooting at him at the moment. Because old Gridlock lasted forever. Oh man. Yeah, there's some damage going on these blocks after all. Nothing quick repair won't take care of. It's hard to choke 2 lanes this close to the entrance like this. I'm gonna have to watch all 3 of these blocks. Ooh. Took some damage there too. Where the heck all that came from? Alright, now the block didn't take any damage that time, or the proton beam, so that was a little lighter wave over on that side, and we do have a lot of bads coming in here, but they're getting, oh yeah, they're getting smoked. Alright, so let's see, I need to up these blockades again, I think, just to be safe. And you know what, just to be safe, I'm going to do the same thing over here. I don't want to have any Wave 7 fails here. And only 150 left. I think I'm just going to throw it into that archer right there. Alright. And constantly, just with these OP builds, I'm forgetting to look at what lanes the bosses are coming out of. I get out of the habit of doing that, and when we get some real challenges added back into the game, I could have some problems with them if I don't adjust very quickly. There's a good deal of flyers here, but they're coming close, but they're getting smoked. There we go. Very nice. Alright, so we got one in the middle right here. Two in the middle. Let me see if I can drag a lich both of them here. Here's one. Did I get the other one? Doesn't look like... yeah, I think I got him too. He just wasn't being targeted. Ooh, one more. Where is he at? Or he's down. Down below there. Alright, so 73 left, and it's pretty much good game. So, was able to just turtle the spawn points. With some archers and proton beams. Or protein beams, that's what I should start calling them from now on. Considering I say it wrong half the time. Come on, you last two. There we go. Alright. Let's see what we get. A whole bunch of nothing, probably. Maybe after I finish this playthrough, I'll do some challenges where I'll let you guys pick the 4 classes that I'm able to use, or 4 hero types I'm able to use, and let me build on it from there. Maybe I'll do that for next time through. But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode. Thanks again for watching. Click that like button. Please subscribe. And we'll see you soon with some more DD2.